by Nikki. I'm Nikki, and I'm here for our end of project project. So I've done a quick clean on my desk and a bit of an organize, and I pulled everything after that video where we finished the books. I swear I had pulled things out of every single nook and cranny in my studio. So I put everything back and I pulled together all the leftover pieces. So I'll walk you through really quick and then we'll start creating. We've got this book cover that we made. It's a soft book cover for like a single signature. And then we've got some tags, just a stack of the tags that I didn't use. And we've got some offcuts of paper that we made like liner paper out of. Then over here I've got more offcuts. And I have one that I folded up like this, and I must have just been thinking in my head, like, I don't know, to do something with that. I have a pile of little bits and pieces and scraps of stuff, some tabs. Then I have these little bundles of slides that we made. I don't know if I'm going to use these because I really am in love with them. And not that I want to hoard them, but maybe they might just go out in Happy Mail or something. But in addition to that, we do have a couple of the collage tags that we made in one video, and then this little collage thing here, and a couple of the field notes. And then underneath it is a piece of coffee stained paper that I had found out. And then I found this stack of, these are Tracy's, one of her kits that I cannot put my name or put a name on right away. And then this is another one of her. Oh no, that's just maybe, I don't know if that's hers or if that's just in my collection of stuff. No, I think that's hers. Anyway, I've got a whole set of these, like, that I was getting ready, and I don't know if I was thinking I was getting ready to use them or what. So I'm kind of thinking that they maybe need to just be cut down a little bit. But maybe we make a small little journal here and we use these offcuts and make some like pockety things. Yeah. So I'm going to get down to business. Let's, I've got a couple birds over here too. A little birdies. I'm going to just throw my big paper trimmer up. Ugh. Come on, baby. I'm going to throw this right up on top of everything for a quick second, and let's trim them down. They just needed to come down a little bit on both sides. So let's trim them down. Need to empty the garbage. Okay, and we're going to go this way so we can pull towards me again. Okay. That's maybe at its max. There we go, but it worked. That's a lot of pages to do at once. Okay, I bet that's going to fit better in there now. That was totally a guesstimate. Yeah. That seems to fit. And then I had these two pages out too. Oh, like I said, I had this coffee stained page that was just sitting out on my desk. So we'll throw that in there. Right? What's the no sense in... We're using it up. We're using it up. We're using everything. That's the goal of the end of project. So if you guys missed this last time, I'm going to do this extremely rough version of cutting it down. If you guys missed my last end of project, it's a new thing I came up with, and I now challenge you to do it. The goal is to... as I'm talking you through it, I'm going to go ahead and, these are just laying on top of each other, so I'm going to make them into a signature. The goal is to try and use up all the stuff that we inevitably have left over on our desks after a project, right? So there's usually a ton of little oh, that should probably go this way, bits and pieces and stuff and junk left on our, ooh, that looks good together, left out on our table, and all the little bits and pieces. And so instead of just either throwing it in the bin, or instead of putting it into, yeah, I thought that was upside down, but I don't think it matters. Instead of just putting it into my scraps, or, you know, what have you, I think I would rather, put it into a project. And this can be something then that we'll like use as Happy Mail and send out. Those look so cool together, don't they? I don't think there's a one side is up with those papers. Okay, so I don't know how many we've got in this signature, but some. Maybe we'll make some sort of, there's a lot of this little stuff here. Maybe we'll make some sort of snippet roll. Small little mini snippet something out of that. Okay, so now we've got these pieces we got to figure out. That, hey, we can put snippet on that. So I've got this. Maybe we make a bunch of pockets. Pockets, maybe if I go like this. And we, oh wait. Let's see. We go into the signature. Hold on. Coming up with ideas on the fly. I'm going to try and recreate that fold that I did on that one. And see, this might be brilliant or it might not work. Isn't that kind of everything that we do? This could be brilliant and I might want to recreate it 100 times, or it could not work. Okay, I'm thinking, how can we connect? What I'm trying to do is connect these two to then be pockets that I can like sew into a signature like this. So I think if I glue them together like that, maybe if I sew around them, right? I like how that shows up on that. I wish I could get the other one to show up on this one. But I don't think I'm going to be able to do that. Oh well. Okay, so what I'm thinking is, if I sew around this and sew around this, it will catch these two together, right? And then I can put it into the signature like that. Yeah, okay, we can make a couple more of them because I've got more of them. Do I need to fold a little differently next time so I don't have this white? Let's try. I'm going to need them to be glued together anyway because I can't, no matter how good a sewer I am, they need to be stuck together a little bit. And if it feels like I'm rushing, it's because I kind of am, because I try to get my end of project done in like an hour. Now, that's said, this is pretty ambitious if I'm trying to do a whole like mini journal here. Will that be right? Yeah, on the fold. Right? Yeah. I think so. Let's glue this down and see. Oops. And I just totally like smudged that. Okay, yeah. That works there. It's just on the inside. Maybe a big piece, like a piece of washi. Hold on, guys. Ooh. Here's some shiny gold washi. How's that? come back. So yeah, I try to do it in like an hour, because what I want to do is just not think too much and just get it done. The last one, I absolutely loved the way it turned out. This washi is like the only washi that I own that's kind of sticky on its own. That looks very Christmassy or autumn-y. Okay, I'm gonna make a bunch of these, and then I'll cheat a little bit and turn my camera off and sew around them off camera. I'm gonna punch thumb holes though, because I think we're gonna use them as pockets. Oh, it's white underneath though. Well, I can zhuzh it up a little. And okay, where did that other one go? Well, not here. Okay, let's make another one. I love this paper. Oh, there's where it went. I think if I fold this flap in all the way, I think if I fold that flap in all the way, I won't end up with that white space. So if I don't leave any, if I fold it all the way, I wonder if I was thinking I was going to make some sort of envelope. I don't know. Let's go with this one. These are all offcuts of when I was cutting down these papers to go into the book. So these, the ones that I used as pages, I know that they are all the same size. This one that I was using to make, that I used for end papers, that one's not, those aren't going to be exactly the same size. Okay. Oh, snap. This needs to be able to go like this, but now one of them is going to be upside down. So I need to make another one. I need to use, we'll just go with this. Wait, think about it. Oh, that one isn't an up or down. So hope you guys are doing good. This feels like the encore. Nope. See, I almost did it again, guys. It needs to go this way. This can fold in no matter what. It needs to go this way. Yeah, see, then I don't end up with that. I just folded them more carefully in. Okay. So let's notch out a little here. And maybe on this side. Like I was saying, this feels like the encore to a project. Like, we got her done. Now, one more time. Let's go one more go round. Yeah, I like the green. I love this green paper. I love this paper pad in general. It's just really pretty. Hobby Lobby, guys. I know I've said it, but... Okay. Okay. That's what I just glued down. So now I need to glue this. Yeah, I'm going to run a thin bead of glue there. You know, I might put the washi anyway, just because I kind of like that look. And I've got it out. I went all the way over there into the drawer to get it out. It'll give it a little bit of fancy. Okay, so we've got 2 of these pockety guys that I will sew around. Oh, and I've got that one more. Okay. That's fine, because we've got plenty of tags and stuff to stuff in these. Okay. This one needs the flap on that side. So you guys, if I'm going to bind this thing, do I count the binding time? No, because that's mean, right? How can I get all of that done in 1 hour? So if I cheat on the sewing, then I'm also cheating on the binding thing. I've never done really any challenges besides, like, I've never done other people's challenges. I was part of the 5 on the Dime challenge for a while that Gina at the Firefly Studio came up with. And that was fun. But I've never done any of these, like, ones where you have a certain number of, or a certain amount of time to get something done. Because look at what it does to me. It, like, makes me get shaky and crazy. I forgot to punch the... Oh, well. I proved the first time I can punch it with... like this, anyway. Do you notice that I don't even care which side I'm punching? I'm just kind of going willy-nilly and punching a side. We'll punch both of the back sides this time. Okay, now we've got 3 of these pockety things to go into our signature. Those will be fun. Give them a good... See, you guys hear that? The log truck's coming in. It's dark. It's dark 30. It's 7:30 at night, and they're still rolling through town. Although it feels like, you know, way later than that. Okay, I'm going to sew around these, and then I'll be right back. Okay. I did the pockets. I sewed around them. They've got threads coming off of them like crazy people. They're just going to be that way. Okay, so we've got 3 of them. And we can fill those with stuff. Tags. We'll just stick a bunch of tags in there. Because I don't think we'll have time to decorate a whole lot of tags. Okay. That's upside down. And let's see, that's already one of the, let's put one there. And one in the, more close to the center-ish. All right, she's already a chunky little signature. Well, those things just chunked her right up, those little pockety things. Okay, now let's address this pile of stuff and junk here. Little fabric scrappies, paper scrappies. I don't think all of these even came from this project necessarily. But No, they didn't. That's okay though. Let's see. Maybe we should cut this. And I am going to, let's see. I'm going to run a little bit of glue, and then we're going to start just laying it down without thinking too much. Just the base layer. And then I'll probably go throw a stitch over the top of it. I've got some little leaves. I've got fabric, a couple little lace bits, lots of paper bits. And then we'll just cut this into like clusters. Let me turn it this way. Can you guys even see what I'm doing? Can I even see what I'm doing? I'm gonna, my thought process is I'm going to put a bunch of this paper down, and then I'll add on the little bits of like fabric and stuff over the top. Sound like a plan, Stan? Okay, I've got some more book page. Let's put some more of that on. Like that. And some down here. This is quick and dirty snippet is what this is right here. Okay. I don't even know why this is out on my desk. Where was I using this? Who knows? Who knows? Okay, I've got some of this. This is like, that is from Cold Brew. And let's cut this into some pieces here. I don't know why I'm even bothering trying to glue that down. It's not going to glue down. I think what I'll have to do is just lay these on and then carefully take it over to my machine. That is just excessive right there. Okay, now everything wants to stick to my fingers. That's not good. Cut this into some pieces. That's some sari silk. You know, I'm going to cut this lace into a couple of pieces. And we'll put some down here. And I've got a ton of this muslin. Like, this is where we were. These are not my fabric scissors, can you tell? Okay, we'll put some of that under some of this. And then maybe a couple of these leaves that I had sitting out. That one got bent. No time to ink them. They are what they are. Okay, I'm gonna take this carefully over to my machine. Okay guys, that actually worked pretty well. Should we make one more? We've got enough little stuff, and that's why I cut it in half. So let's lay down some glue and start putting down our little bits and scraps here. had some more, yeah, little bits of paper. I love this red paper. Okay. Okay, here's some of that yellow. I love that one too. I think that's it for like the little cut off chunks. Okay, yeah. Then I just have some of these. And we'll put some book page on. You know, I often think way too late when I'm running something through my machine that like, oh, I probably shouldn't be running this through my machine when it's this wet with glue. But, oh well. It's gonna happen again. Okay, I just glue that to my table. Okay, now some little chunks of stuff. We got muslin. I've got some of this green seam binding. I got another chunk of that. I've got a couple pieces of this. What's this? Some sari silk here. I can put some pieces of that down. This is like the piece where they sew it together, and I kind of don't mind that, especially in like a snippet. Okay, now, oh, I liked this. This looked cool on the other one. We'll put a piece of that down. Oh, definitely got to use the little bit of leaf trim here. We'll put that on top of it. And then these are, how many of these are there? I think when they go through the press, sometimes they get like stuck together when they go through the giant die cutter because they put like a stack of them together. So there's a whole bunch of them there. Yeah. Oh my gosh, this was like a whole hunk of them. Hit the jackpot. A little bit of ribbon. Oh, I got a couple more little piece of lace. Let's put that by this. Okay, does that look good? Oh, here's another piece of lace. And another leaf. Okay, carefully. Okay, that worked. And that got rid of most of our little scrappy doos, right? I mean, we still have a few, but that's okay. That's okay. That's okay. Let's get this little pile of scrappy doos over here. We had that giant pile of scraps, so this is a pretty good, now I'm going to just cut it into little clusters. And we can put these on some pages. Those have leaves. This has a leaf. This has a leaf. This one has a leaf. I think I have a couple more leaves over there. So let's try to put some leaves on these few that don't have one. I'll just glue them on. That one's okay because it has that leaf on there. The little leaf trim stuff. Is this a multiple too? Yeah. Man. There's a ton of them stuck together. We'll put one on here. and one on here. Cool. Glue everywhere. Mayhem. It's mayhem, I tell you. Okay, so we've got clusters made. We've got glue successfully everywhere. Check. All right. So I'm going to not glue those on right now. I'm just going to say we achieved making those. And let's try and deal with some of these bits here. Could these be like pockets in the front? I don't want to cover up too much of those birds though. Could they be... Yeah, let's make them into little corner, you know, like the corner pockets where you can flip it up and right underneath. Are these exactly square? Nope. So we're gonna have to trim a little. Oh my gosh, it's harder to do that on top of a pile of slippery paper. And then we'll fold this one down. Okay. Now let's cut this flap off. And then this will create a tuck spot and a little journaling spot. So let's find a place like here where we can glue it on, and we'll just put one on the front and one on the back of this. See, so then you can open it up and write in there. Hidden writing space. And then it also becomes a tuck. Okay. There we go. And we'll just tuck tag in there right away, but not all the way down in there because, you know, oh, did I take two? I did. Took 2 pages with me. Okay, now we'll do this one on this side. Yes, okay. Sometimes, even in my hurry, I have to stop and think. Because when I hurry is when I get dumb. Okay. All right, and we'll stick a tag in there so we know what we're doing. Oh my gosh, put it back into my signature somehow here. Where was I? I was on the other side of that. Like that, right? Yeah. Okay. Now, I suppose we could make 2 more of those out of this, right? If we fold and find center and then cut. You guys, think of all the paper right now, all these offcuts that are not going to end up in my stash because I'm using them up. Oh, hallelujah. These must be exactly square. Well, exact. Do we use the word exact in junk journaling? If we do, we shouldn't. I don't know, even when I do all my fancy measuring for, you know, binding, I don't feel like anything is ever exact. Well, if you watch the video, you know it's not exact. Okay, let's pick, oh, here we've got this page where there's two pattern pages right next to each other. Let's add some more pattern. Boy, if you have a problem with pattern on top of pattern, this is not the journal for you. However, if you're like me, and sometimes stuff like this is kind of okay, then this is fun. Actually, this would be kind of fun to add your own, because this is just going to be pretty basic, right? Well, except our clusters we're going to put all over everything. But this would be kind of fun to like take and add your own stuff to, you know, like this is like collage on high level, because the papers and the base papers that we're making this out of, Tracy's papers, and then this patterned paper, this is all just lending itself to more collage. Okay. So we got that. And we've got these papers left here. We could, I mean, and we've got all of these pages like this that really can't, we can make belly bands or tuck spots along the side. This paper is easy to get a pretty decent cut on because it's got a pattern that I can kind of follow. So like these sides you couldn't write on at all, but we can do other things with them. So we'll create like a side tuck here. Yeah. Where are we at? Okay. Well, my camera says one thing, but then I forgot that I like stopped to sew those pockets, and, you know, full transparency, I had to go to the bathroom too, so I ran to the bathroom. But I don't feel like I should be penalized in my hour of time for having to go to the bathroom, right? Okay. Oh, I have these too that we can stick in there. I had pulled some of these out so they count. And look, ta-da! Okay. We could put just a middle belly band like this and then slip one behind it. You guys, this is where you have to use all your tricks, all the things that you've ever thought of, all the elements that you normally would just throw into something and maybe probably take a little more time making. One slips behind there. There we go. Okay. Okay. Now, I feel like we should have, you know, at the beginning of our signature, we should have something. Well, I don't even care. This looks good. This will match with the birds, right? Yeah. It's all good. Okay. We've got, well, what's our center of our signature look like? Oh, that's actually writing paper, so we don't want to mess with that too much. We could do something on these two pages. And we've got the bird paper. No. don't get stuck, Nikki. Oh, I know. I'll just tear down like a corner pocket. I'll go, because that way I can keep the bird. Let's see, gotta make sure I'm not going too wide. Okay, so there's one corner pocket, and then we'll make one on this side too. We'll go around that bird. Okay, yes. See, oh, I got a little hung up there for a second. This is also a really good exercise for getting yourself out of your head, right? Because if you only have an hour to use up as much of your leftovers as possible, I don't like all that white, although I'm just not inking because not a lot of time to ink. So I'm just going to get rid of some of that white, but we're inevitably going to have some white in here, and I will just have to deal. But this gets you out of your head because you just got to move fast. Especially if for some reason you're so ambitious as to like make a whole nother little journal out of your leftovers. I think had I not had this paper sitting out on my desk, and it didn't even come from this project technically, although it may have, I don't know, I don't think so, but it was out on the desk, so it counts. Let's see, I've got some of these postcard things from Tracy we can stick in there. Okay. All right, we're doing pretty good, guys. I think we can start gluing our clusters on, and oh, like here, we can put a couple of these tags. We can paper clip them in like that. That would require paper clips. So let's grab some. Come to me. There we go. These are some old vintagey ones that I got. And they're super strong. And they're rusty, which I love. Okay. And let's get this all the way out to the edge here. And then we can stick one in on this side. Like from the top with that one. Okay. Okay, so now let's fill up our little pockets here with some tags and stuff as well. Oh, I like how that kind of layers there. And then we'll go to the flip side of that one and stick a tag in. Yep. Okay. Next, writing pages. We've got one here. All these tags are going to be gone for sure. And there's plenty of room to put more tags in there too, which is kind of nice. Okay, there we've got that, so we could put some in here. We're going to need to put a few smaller pockets to put these. I've got some smaller tags in, and we're going to need some smaller pockets to put those in. I kind of like leaving all of the backs of these really blank because there's a lot of heavily patterned paper in here, so that equals not a lot of journaling spaces, but all these cards create so I've got these smaller ones. So these all create little places to journal. So let's make some smaller pockets on, this is another paper that's going to make it really easy to cut because it's got these lines of numbers on. We'll put a couple rows of pockets here. Hope you guys are all having a lovely day. It is evening here, and when I'm filming this, and of course we're still in our like wicked cold weather pattern. I tell you what, it has been wreaking havoc with my fibromyalgia. This is just like a really low pressure system, and yikes. It has not felt great. Okay, now these top ones, I should have like measured. Ooh, that sticks up a little. Oh, here. What's this? A little round tag. There. Okay, now let's go to the back side of this and put, I got this little mini. And I've got this little mini. Can we just make a little mini pocket? Just like, you know, there-ish. Cute. Cute little guy. Oh, we've got something there, something there. We could put something here. We can use these as pockets. Because I've got a couple of those field notes things that were too tall for that other pocket we just made. But if we put this here, they will fit in this. I betcha, I betcha, I betcha. There we go. And I've got this. We can just clip this in though. We can just clip that in. Okay. And I think time to put some clusters in. We can oh, we're gonna use it up, guys. I'm gonna do it. Woo! Hurry up, Nikki. You guys will have to let me know. Is this relaxing to watch, or are you sweating trying to watch me do this? Let's see, let's do it on the side that doesn't have the thumb hole. Like, are you not entertained? Does my discomfort in trying to do this as fast as I can entertain you? Or would you just rather turn it off because it's a little too frenetic? I've got this and we're just tucking there. Okay, now we've got our snippets. Let's put some on. Oh, earlier today, guys, I didn't even tell you this. Well, when would I have had a chance to tell you this? So I don't remember if I've ever said this before. But because we live up north here, one of the things that happens is jets. Oh, you know what? I should as I go to the front, I should go to the back. That way I make sure that I spread them evenly throughout the signature. Jets. I might have said this. Anyway, I'm saying it again. Jets fly. So we have, you know, our Air Force Base and our reserve bases and stuff in Minnesota. And the jets come up here to like practice fly and practice dogfighting and stuff. And so they fly low and fast over our little town, and they go over the fields, and like we've heard that they practice locking in their, you know, missile guidance systems on like tractors and stuff. Is that all just one? That's a thick one. Which could be disconcerting, except for, you know, they don't have live weapons, obviously, while they're doing this practice, but you can hear them. So every once in a while, I'll be, you know, we'll just be sitting in our living room, or I'll be sitting up here in my studio, and all of a sudden you'll start hearing like a lot of just a loud roaring around, you know, airplanes. And so you can go out there and actually look outside and watch for them. And you have to watch careful, because they do, like, they come ripping out of the, let's see, we'll come back to that. We'll readdress that. They come down through the clouds so fast that sometimes you don't even see them. I feel like that's going to get lost on there. Nah, maybe not. We'll put one there. And then because they're going so fast, you don't hear them until they've already gone past, right? So you hear, by the time you're hearing the loud, you know, roar, they've already gone past you. It's pretty cool. Lizzie and I were standing out there. Today it was too cold to go stand out and watch for them, but I could hear them for sure. My sister-in-law has posted like pictures on her Facebook and stuff of them coming, because she lives kind of up. I mean, you think our town is small, right? She and my brother live, up the highway about 10 minutes in a little tiny place so it's not technically Northome where we live. It's not even technically a town anymore. Let's see, what did I put on the backside? Okay. It's called Gemmel, and it is not even an incorporated town anymore. They don't have their own post office or anything. So they live up there, and she'll post videos every once in a while of them coming roaring over her house, because by the time they're up there, they're going real low. Look at that, got some little gold thing on there. So I'm going to call this done when I get all these glued on, and we're going to count it done, because I'm going to bind it, you know, not on TV here, on TV. Did I just seriously say this is TV? I'll bind it off camera. Oh, we're almost there. We've got one left here. I probably could have spread them out a little bit better towards the middle of my signature, but oh well. I like how fast they came together, that's for sure. Okay, yep. What a little bird. Yeah, we can do that. It stands out enough. We'll break up the pattern with some more pattern. That'll be good. This is precise gluing happening right now. Very, very precise. Oh, and it matches the little bird there. I think I've got a couple more birds here. What do you think, guys? Would you want this journal? Or does it look like a hot mess? Okay. Oh, this got chunky on us fast. Oh, and that dictionary page wants to go wonky because it's very thin. Okay. Wow. We're down to just hardly anything left. We've got this guy. This I'll maybe put on the front. And maybe I'll make a little, you know, I don't know. We'll make a little emblem thing somehow. We'll find something that's not super obnoxiously awful. I don't know. Hold on. Why am I doing that when I should be just looking for a place to clip this in? Oh, we can go here. Make sure I'm not clipping over anything on the back. Okay. Let's see how she looks in her new home. Hey, not bad. Okay, and if we put that on the front there with a bird, but I feel like it needs something else behind it. Oh, wait, I've got all this muslin. I had all this stuff over here still. These are all weird shapes of muslin. But if we layer it up enough, you won't even notice the weird shape of muslin, right? I'll put some of this. Do I have anything green? Not really. Go like that on there. I'll go like that across there. And we'll go like that across there. And cheesecloth. I've got this one little bundly piece here. We can go with that in between some of this here. You know, I might not want that, this thing. Or maybe in the back. Like that. And the bird. Is that a nice little clustery piece to go on the front? And it just needs to be, let's see, it needs to be, I'm going to have to just like sew over it a bunch. This is just a little too long. And let's rip this down. And then I think this will be the last thing that we do. I will go quickly though and sew over this a bunch of times to make like a little front thing for our little birdie guy to go on. Hold on. Okay, there. I just like, can you see I just sewed and sewed and sewed ziggy zags all over the place. Now, what did I do with my little bird? I have this one. Where'd my other one go? Yeah, I was gonna say I had a little yellow bird and I thought he would look cute with my kind of yellow behind there, don't you think? Now, how do I attach him? Fabri-Tac. I'll do that real quick. Oh my gosh, I think we're probably almost right at an hour here. So, I'm going to start talking now as if we are at the end of this video. Except for that I'm going to, you know, go and I'm going to put him a little off-centered because I like that. So, I now issue a challenge. I issue a challenge to you all. 2, next time you finish whatever project it is that you're finishing, right? Be it an entire journal or some tags, if you're doing some mass making tags or something like that, or envelopes, or if you're just making some ephemera and stuff, and you kind of finish up where you're at. And do we put them on the bottom? Do I have any tags left that I need to, I was gonna say I could make it a pocket, but I think we're good. I like it on top. I'm a traditionalist. Oh, I'm not gonna put it on until I bind because I don't want my binder clips to get hung up on them. So I'm just gonna put it here. Oh, and then I've got this piece of like, this was sitting out too, which is probably just funky enough. We'll just go like this so we can pretend like it's bound, okay? Oh, okay. Well, not 3 times, 2 times, but. So I issue you a challenge. So whenever you're finished with whatever your next little project is here, I challenge you to use up as much of the scrap and waste from that project as you can. And then if you are on Instagram, you could post it and post something and post it with the hashtag endofprojectproject. Okay. And you can always hashtag it or put my, tag me in it by saying at Musings by Nikki Adigan. That's posted below my Instagram. Or you can always share it on my Facebook page, Musings by Nikki. But I would really love to see it. I would love to see what you create. This was super fun. And do you see how fast that came together? Because we had all the pieces. So what do we have left? We have these, but like I said, I'm kind of thinking I might just send some of these out in some happy mail. And then literally like these pages, I just had that on there. So I've got those little scraps left, and then I've got this little pile of doohickeys. And this stuff I'm not afraid of. These will go into, I have that plan to, do the dissolving fabric stabilizer thing that Gina made, and then Gail made one. So those will go right on there. And you guys, look at how fast that was and how fun it was. And because all of the stuff came out of the same project, it all matches and it all goes together. So you're not having to pick and find and do that kind of stuff. You can just throw it together fairly easily because it all matches. So kind of you just dream up what you can dream up and go for it. And give yourself a time limit. See if you can do it, because then you're not overthinking things and turning this into a bigger project than it is. This is supposed to be an end of project, so we don't end up just putting a ton of scraps. So we could have put a lot more scrap into the scrap bin, but now look, and like these don't even count as really scrap. These will go back into where I keep this kind of stuff. So this little scrap, that's it. So guys, awesome. Thank you for hanging out with me. This project has been so fun, this start to finish. So we're going to take a break from start to finish for a minute because my nieces and nephews are coming for a week. And so I'm not going to have a lot of chance to be filming while they're here, but we're going to do some little projects and stuff like that. I'm going to try and film a few things ahead, so I'll be able to post something in there and in my little brief absence. And then we'll start a new kind of start to finish type of thing and work through a journal together again, because this was so much fun. And I think that, and I think that it seems like from what I see from you guys that it was fun too. So what I am going to do is, if you made it this far, I'm going to do a giveaway. I'm going to give this away and I will ship it internationally once I bind it. I will ship it anywhere. So, let's see, what do you have to do? If you made it this far, then I want you to, how do we make this fair? Because only the people that made it all the way to the end get to be a part of this. If you made it this far, go ahead, because this is going to be a super secret giveaway. So if you want to be entered to win this, tell me the month you were born in the comments. Okay. So like, hey, that was so fun. I liked the end of project. I can't wait till I make my own in October, because that's when I was born. Or just mention the month. You don't even have to say it's when you were born. Be sneaky about it. Be creative, guys. I can't wait to make my own in October. Okay, so then I'm going to go through the comments and I will pick out all the ones that mention a month, and we will do a drawing, and I will do that, let's see, a week from today. So whenever that is. I will put it in the description. Oh, no, I can't, because then it would give it away. What's today? Today is the, let's see, Tuesday the 9th. So we'll do it next Tuesday, which will be the 14th, 15th, 16th, February 16th. Oh my gosh, that was way too much thinking. I just need to be done now. So thanks guys for hanging out with me. Have a wonderful morning, afternoon, evening, middle of the night, whatever time it is, on whatever side of this globe that we all share and live together on. And until I see you next time, take care, be creative, put your month in your comments, and stay safe and healthy, guys. And God bless you. And I will see you soon. Take care. Bye-bye.